السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. أيضا حدثني يحيى المالك عن هشام بن عروة عن أبيه أنه كان يقول يوم عيد الفطر قبل أن يغدو. We receive this particular news. Yahya related to me from Malik, from Hisham ibn Urwa, from his father, that Prophet ﷺ used to eat on the day of Eid al-Fitr before going out for prayer. Now in Islam, if you understand Islam and you practice it the way it's supposed to be, inshallah, you'll be a successful person in this world and hereafter. Don't do things the way you feel to do it. Do it the way the Prophet ﷺ command us to do, and also the way Almighty Allah command us to do. Prophet ﷺ don't use to go to Eid al-Fitr prayer without taking anything. Like tomorrow is Eid al-Fitr. The best way for you and me is to try to take something, even if it is water, even if it is dabino, anything you know that is eatable. It is not haram. Try as much as possible to take it, that is, eat it or drink it before you proceed to observe your prayer. It's one of the strong sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you don't have anything, look for water and take. Don't go to eating without taking anything. Try as much as possible to do it. May Allah Ta'ala guide us. حدثني عن مالك أيضا عن ابن شهاب عن سعيد بن المسياب أنه أخبره أن الناس كانوا يعبرون بالأكل يوم الفطر قبل الغدو. قال مالك ولا أرى ذلك على الناس في الأضحى. Yahya related to me, that is from Malik, from Ibn Shihab, that said Al-Musayyab told him that people used to be told to eat on the day of Eid al-Fitr before setting out for prayer. Malik said that he did not consider that people had to do that for Adha. You know, there is a difference between Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. Eid al-Fitr is the one, the Eid that we observe after Ramadan, after we finish our fasting. While Eid al-Adha is the second Eid that we do, that we are entitled to slaughter animal. Prophet ﷺ said it is very important for us to eat something before we go for Eid al-Fitr. Then it's also a sunnah for us to stop eating, to go with fasting in Eid al-Duha. That is the second day, the one we are entitled, we are supposed to slaughter animal. If God provide for you, whether you are going to slaughter animal or you are not, it is sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Because some people believe that as far as you are not killing animal, you are not slaughtering ram or any other thing that is halal, in that particular day you are not supposed to fast. That fasting it will not take long. When you come back from eating ground, then you break your fasting. Not eating before going to eat the duha is sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. So putting it into practice is very important and also very relevant for me and you. May Allah Ta'ala give us the zeal to do that. Abeka sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. They said the fourth hadith here, Hadathni Yahya al-Malik and Dabrata ibn Sa'id Al-Mazini Al-Bubaid Lahi ibn Abdullahi ibn Utbata ibn Mas'ud and Ubara ibn Khattab Sa'ala Aba Waqid لفدية ما كان يقرأ به رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في الأضحى والفطر فقال كان يقرأ والقرآن بجد والضربة ساعة والساق الكبر. Allah Akbar. Yahya related to me from Malik, from Dawra ibn Sa'id, al-Mazdini from Ubaidullah ibn Abdullah ibn Utbah ibn Mas'ud that Umar ibn al-Khattab asked Abu Waqid al-Laythi that what the Prophet ﷺ used to recite in the prayer of Adha al-Fitri. He said he used to recite Surah Qaf 1 to 50 and Al-Istiqaq. That is Surah to chapter, that is chapter 84. It's one of the Surah of the Prophet ﷺ, and it's good to put it into practice. This particular Surah, Surah Qaf and Surah Istiqaq. This particular Surah, Surah Qaf, is Surah 50 in the Quran. Then, why the Surah Istiqaq is Surah 84. So, we should try as much as possible to put it to practice. But if you don't do it, the most important, let your Fatiha be very okay. If you the most important, they recite Fatiha the way it was reviewed to the Prophet ﷺ, the way Prophet ﷺ recited, and the way Prophet ﷺ taught us. Because Prophet ﷺ said, whoever that don't know how to recite Surah Fatiha, his salat will not be accepted. So may Allah give us more understanding. And also, Hadathni Yahya al-Malik al-Nafi'i and Abdullah ibn Umar lam yakunu yusalli yawm al-fitr qabla salati wala ba'daha. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam received this particular hadith Yahya related to be from Malik from Nafi that Abdullah ibn Umar did not pray either before the prayer or after it on the day of Fitr. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is one of the Sunnah of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Don't, as you come to eating ground, don't pray, just sit down and be doing your azkar. Don't perform any nafila. Don't perform any prayer. As you come, you sit and wait for the imam by be doing your azkar. After that, when the imam come and observe the 2 raka'ah, then try as much as possible to sit down and listen to khutbah. Listen to the sermon of the day. It's very important, and that is why it's good as imam, try as much as possible after you speak, you deliver khutbah in Arabic, try as much as possible to speak the language that people understand. Translate it so that people understand what you said, because not everybody understands Arabic. To become imam is not easy. As you become imam, if you don't know before, try to learn so that you can keep on going with your follower. So whatever you say, let your follower understand. You might understand what you are saying, but what of your follower? You need to consider them so that they understand. Them also will achieve something from the khutbah you deliver. May Allah guide us, Allah protect us, Allah guide us. Allahumma rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana laka tawakkalna wa ilayka anabna wa ilaykal masir. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inna kunna minaz zalimin. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al mursalin.